So I've lit a candle, I've just chimed my singing bowl 3 times. I ask for a protection of pure white light all around me in a full circle, all around this room, above and below. And I'm just lighting some sage. So these are little tips of how you can protect and bless your room before you do any spiritual things or any rituals. Get them going, get the smoke going, and just bathe in it as you would, I don't know, just bathe in it basically. Watch the little, those red bits don't fall out. Bless your hand chakras. And all your chakras running up and down. Just letting this beautiful sage do its job. I normally use Palo Santos, but this was a lovely present and I've started using it. So today I just wanted to talk about women's right to feel pleasure and to feel orgasm. So growing up, a lot of people were felt to suppress that through media, what they were told from the churches, from teachings, from parents, lack of knowledge. I'm not blaming anyone here. It's just how it was and how it kind of still is in certain ways. As a woman, so I'm doing this for women. Of course, I can do videos for men, but I'm doing more for women at the moment because I'm a woman. So how many of you have actually looked in the mirror at your Yoni? So Yoni, flower, whatever you'd like to call her, you can have a name. You should really have a name and connect to her and connect to your Yoni. So there's some people growing up, you might be like, well, yeah, I've done that already. But there's a lot of women that haven't. They haven't even looked at her. So if you haven't looked at her, sorry, it was 3:44 on the clock. I'm all about synchronicities and angel numbers. So if you haven't even looked at her, you can't connect to her. And if you can't connect to her, how can you know what she wants and needs? How do you know what she wants and needs? How can you feel pleasure if you're blocking her? So when you feel that you have the guts, make sure no one's in your house, of course. You don't want to be interrupted. And do the things that I just said, at the start. You light a candle, burn some incense, some beautiful rose and something, nice smelling things. Protection all around the room. Just command it. Our words are powerful. You don't have to have one of these. This is just, I have one. And you can just pick up sage from anywhere, really. Or if you don't have sage, you can burn rosemary. Just make sure you've got somewhere safe to burn it. It does. I'm picking up the bits now. And this is my ADHD, by the way. I can't keep still. I'm kind of like concentrating on a few different things all at once. And I can talk quite fast and go off on one. So bring it back, center. So yeah. So you set the room up, you make sure no one's in, you light a candle, you light an incense, you ask for protection all around you in a full circle, and you would make sure the room is warm as well. There's nothing worse than being cold and then being tense. And you would sit there either with a mirror, or you could stand with a mirror and you connect. You can look down and look up. And what you mustn't do is you mustn't go, oh my God, she's ugly. I don't want to look at that. Oh, she looks terrible. Try and look at her in a different point of view, Just think how beautiful she is. Just, you know, try not to give negativity to her. I looked up and it was 555. Throat chakra 5. I'm talking my truth at the moment. Or if you've got a long mirror, kind of like sit your back against something, or prop a load of pillows so you can sit up and you can just look at her and connect. Now it's going to feel funny at first, and you're going to have all these weird thoughts come up, or you're going to be like, this is stupid, or I don't know, a number of things. But just sit there, and if you do have those things come up, just breathe deep in the nose, hold, and out the mouth. Okay. And also then after a while, if you feel comfortable, you can then put your left hand on your heart, right hand under your belly button, over your womb space. It doesn't matter if you don't have a womb anymore, it's still there energetically. And you can do like belly breaths, where you breathe in your belly and then you breathe in your heart. It's better with your mouth open, actually. But again, don't do anything that just feels awkward. Just do whatever works for you. And then keep looking at her. And then if you feel that you can have, you know, you've got the guts, then get some castor oil and rub it all over your womb and go to the left. Okay? Go leftwards way, because that's the way the chakra goes. Okay? And you're going to start just rubbing on your belly first, under your belly button, all around, and then kind of go around your hips, either side of your pelvis. Okay, hips. And don't forget to just do your small of your back as well. And then again, just right hand on your womb and left hand on your heart, and try and feel that connection. Feel, sense, or know. And if you can't, try and imagine they're both lighting up and they're both connecting to each other and they're talking to each other. You might feel a bit of a jolt, and you might feel nothing. And again, it's all okay, because when I started practicing, I felt nothing in the beginning. So you have to keep working on it. Okay, and then if you feel like you can, give yourself a Yoni massage, and that is just literally massaging your vagina, your lips, your side of your legs, all of it. You know, you don't have to go in. It's just a massage in a way that you've never, because it's probably never been massaged before. And if you have had a massage, then you're lucky. You've got an attentive, divine masculine that knows what to do with you and your body. That women are sensual, and we need slow, and we need caressing. And so if you can't have that with your lover or your partner, or you're on your own, then this is the best way. So what I want, if you've got this far, thank you very much. Yay. And then what you do then is, after you've stayed at it, you know, you don't have to spend too long, but maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and try and do it each day. Set a time, or just whenever you feel like you can. Again, it's supposed to just flow naturally. And after you do that, then you want to really start, like, maybe add in pleasure in yourself. And try, and if any shame comes up, just question yourself why you're feeling that shame. So if you can do it in front of the mirror, that's even better. If you can't, then that's fine. You can build up to doing that. But just really, you need to start connecting to her. I mean, men have no problem with touching themselves, and, you know, it's fine for them. So why is it not for us? So connect, breathe. If you have pain, you have to fuck the pain away, okay? I had it the other day, and I just wanted to get my glass dildo out, or was I using another dildo? I just wanted to get it out, and it was hurting, and it ended up, I was like crying, but then I breathed. So breathe through it. And then I breathed and breathed and breathed, and in the end it turned into an orgasm. So the pain, if you've got pain, is trauma, and it's trying to release, and the only way you can release it is by connecting to your portal, your womb space, that area which is being left out most of the time, or through sex with yourself, pleasuring yourself, or with your partner, if they're conscious and they're kind and they're loving and they don't copy all these porn sites where they think women just need to be bashed and, like men, I'm not bad-mouthing men, but men, you get erect straight away and you get turned on, and women, we need to build up. We need that. And once we build up, you can't stop it. The other thing I wanted to add to then is, so make sure you do that every day. Try and do it for 7 days, and then get back to me and comment to me how you felt, either daily or after the 7 days. How you got on with, if you were able to pleasure yourself in front of the mirror and take away the shame. By the way, if shame comes up, go, like, you can either, if it's too much for your mind, just breathe. And then if you pleasure yourself, through the pain as well. And then I'm going to do another video about how to, like, caress your breasts properly, and moving your hips, because the hips, we've got a lot of energy stored in our hips. So it's just trying to connect it and wake it back up, because especially if it's been asleep for so long, if you've had trauma, sexual, any kind of rape, or you've disconnected from her, or something's happened, with a partner and you closed off, then it's just about building the trust back with yourself. And you can make it a really sacred and beautiful thing. What else was I going to add? One moment. Yeah, if you want to go on for, more than a week, then you can build, you can maybe try it for a month, but it's all about connecting to your inner wisdom and your portal, and eventually you should be able to hear things from your womb, messages and things like that. Yeah, it's just connecting. A lot of women say, oh, I don't feel turned on, I've got no libido, I don't even want it. Well, that's because if you're not getting it properly, then you're not going to want it. And if you're not experiencing proper orgasms, or you're not connecting to yourself properly, then how can anyone else connect to you if you haven't learned how to connect to yourself? Yeah. Okay, so, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It used to be very difficult for me to kind of create anything like this, so make sure you come out of your comfort zone. If there's something you want to do, just do it. Just embrace. There's always going to be people that might not like your content, but you can't please everybody, and certain people are on different paths and different levels of consciousness, so they might not understand. And then but I hope this has helped a few people, a few women. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, then just send me a message and I'll get in touch with you, or you can check out my website. And I'd like to work with you. I can work with you more to release any love blocks, just to connect to your beautiful feminine energy, your goddess energy that's in every single woman. Okay, thank you for listening. Mwah. Ciao.